Lila had always found comfort in the soft, rhythmic breathing of her dog, Max, as they slept side by side each night. Ever since adopting him from a shelter a year ago, Max had been her steadfast companion, his presence soothing her fears and easing her loneliness. To Lila, Max wasn't just a dog. He was her protector, her family, her everything. Life in her secluded mountain cabin was quiet, almost too quiet at times. But Max's wagging tail and joyful energy brought life to the solitude. They shared a bond that words couldn't capture. Each night, Lila would feel Max's warm body curled against her feet as she drifted off to sleep, his soft snores a lullaby that drowned out the vast silence of the woods. Then strange things started happening. It began with the lights flickering in the middle of the night, followed by the inexplicable sound of footsteps outside her cabin. Lila dismissed it as her imagination, a byproduct of living so far from civilization. But Max's behavior changed. He became restless, his ears constantly perked up, growling softly at unseen threats in the shadows. One night, Lila woke to Max standing over her, his body tense, his growl low and menacing. Her heart raced as she strained to hear what had triggered his alarm. The cabin was silent, but the uneasy look in Max's eyes sent a chill down her spine. She whispered, "It's okay, boy," but deep down, she wasn't sure. The next morning, Lila found deep scratches on the outside of her cabin door. Panic set in. Who or what had been there? She decided to install motion sensor cameras around the property. For a few days, everything seemed normal, and she started to believe she had overreacted. But one night, as she reviewed the camera footage, her blood ran cold. The grainy video showed a figure lurking at the edge of the woods, just beyond the tree line. It was tall and moved unnaturally, its limbs jerking in eerie, mechanical motions. Max, who had been lying by her side as she watched, began growling at the screen, his hackles raised. Lila's hands trembled as she locked all the doors and windows, her heart pounding in her chest. That night, she couldn't sleep. Max stayed alert, his ears twitching at every creak and rustle. Around 3 a.m., a loud bang jolted her upright. Someone or something was trying to break in. Max sprang into action, barking ferociously at the door. Lila grabbed her phone and dialed for help, her voice shaky as she told the dispatcher what was happening. The minutes felt like hours as Max's barking filled the cabin. Then, the door cracked open slightly, and a hand, gnarled and claw-like, reached inside. Summoning every ounce of courage, Lila grabbed a heavy flashlight and swung it at the intruder. Max lunged, his teeth sinking into the arm. The intruder let out a guttural scream and retreated into the darkness. The sound of sirens pierced the night air moments later, and the police arrived, their flashlights cutting through the eerie stillness of the woods. The officers searched the area and found signs of someone living nearby, a makeshift camp littered with bones, torn clothes, and unsettling carvings on trees. They told Lila that whoever it was had likely been watching her for weeks, if not months. The thought made her stomach churn. In the days that followed, Lila couldn't shake the feeling of being watched. But Max never left her side, his unwavering loyalty a constant reminder of how close they had come to disaster. She decided to move closer to town, where neighbors were nearby and the isolation couldn't consume her. Max had saved her life that night, proving he was more than a companion. He was her guardian, her hero. As they settled into their new home, Lila often looked at Max with tears in her eyes, silently thanking him for his courage. Their bond, forged in moments of fear and resilience, was unbreakable. Imagine the countless untold tales of bravery and loyalty between humans and animals. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more thrilling and heartfelt stories that remind us of the extraordinary power of trust and courage.